Alright, how's it going everybody? Welcome to another Need for Speed Carbon ranking video, and today I'm going to be ranking all the Tier 2 cars from slowest to fastest. If you haven't seen the Tier 1 testing video, I'll be using the Ocean View circuit track to test each car, and every car will receive full upgrades as well as custom tuning settings, which you can find in the description below. Alright, I think you guys know the drill by now, so let's go ahead and get into the countdown. Number 14, in dead last, we have the Monaro with a time of 1 minute 48 seconds 74 milliseconds. And the number one problem with this car is a severe lack of power. Surprisingly, the handling is actually not terrible, it's quite manageable. But the acceleration is just really underwhelming, especially considering that this is supposed to be a Tier 2 muscle car. And at number 13, we have the SL65, which ran a 146.25. And while this car does have a good amount of power, its handling leaves a lot to be desired due to its weight. Also, the fact that this is the most expensive Tier 2 car, coming in at $125,000, doesn't help either. Don't waste your time nor your money. Number 12, we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse running a 144.12. And as I'm sure you can expect from a tuner car, this car does have some pretty solid cornering ability, but the acceleration is just mediocre at best. At number 11, we have the Clio, which ran a lap time of 1 minute 43 seconds 96 milliseconds, and I think it's pretty much very similar to the Eclipse in the case of having very solid cornering ability, but just mediocre amounts of power. Coming in at only about 9/10 of a second faster than the Clio, we have the Dodge Charger SRT8 in 10th place. And while the Charger is a very powerful car, it's quite heavy and quite prone to understeer. Number 9, we've got the 1971 Dodge Challenger, and again, while this is a very powerful car, the handling can be quite loose without the proper tuning. But even still, with proper settings, this car can be kind of challenging to drive and may require hard braking on medium to low speed corners. Number 8, we have the Ford Mustang, which did a lap in 1 minute 42 seconds 66 milliseconds, and this car is just decent altogether. It's got good power, and although the steering can be quite heavy at times, the handling is a lot more manageable than the previous muscle cars on this list. Number 7, we have the DB9, which ran a 142.56, and the major problem I have with this car is its heavy steering. But overall, it's not terrible, and honestly, I like to look at it as a better version of the SL65 AMG. Both are pretty heavy, powerful V12 powered cars, but the DB9 is overall more pleasant to drive. Number 6, we have the Jaguar XK. Am I pronouncing that right, everybody? Anyways, the XK did a lap in 1 minute 39 seconds 96 milliseconds, and I just couldn't find any major flaws with this car. But at the same time, I really couldn't find anything that stands out either. It's pretty well balanced in terms of power and handling, but really there's nothing to write home about. Number 5, we have the Charger RT, which only ran about 2/10 of a second faster than the Jag. And while I do believe that this is the most powerful Tier 2 car, the handling is just too challenging to work on tracks that have a lot of medium and low speed corners. Number 4, we have the Golf R32, which did a lap in 1:39.25. And while this car does have a little bit of a lack of power, the handling is quite exceptional, and you can take a lot of the medium speed corners without really having to let off the gas. Coming into the top 3 now, we have the Cayman in 3rd with a lap time of 1 minute 38 seconds 67 milliseconds. And honestly, I don't have much to say about the Cayman. It's just a well-rounded overall solid car that, while it doesn't have any major flaws, it doesn't particularly excel at anything either. Number 2, we have the Mazda RX-7, which ran a 137.93, and of course, this car's biggest strength is its handling. Power is just decent overall, but its handling and grip through the corners is absolutely incredible. And in the number 1 spot, we have the Lotus Elise, which ran a 135.59, and this car is just the perfect overall balance of handling, grip, power, downforce. The only flaw I can say is that sometimes the steering is a little heavy even with the proper setup, but it's really not that noticeable. Hey everyone, thank you if you actually made it this far into the video. Anyways, this is going to be the leaderboard section. At the end of every ranking video up until we test all tier 3 cars, I'll be showing you all the results so far until we have every car ranked worst to best. That being said, here's what we got so far. As you can see, the 240SX still sits on the podium in 3rd place, only being surpassed by the RX-7 and the Elise. And if this doesn't prove that the 240SX is too overpowered to be tier 1, I don't know what will. But anyways, if you enjoyed or found this video helpful, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to keep up with all of my future videos, including a tier 3 ranking video, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. See you on the next one.